Good evening. Then breaking news is on Jacksonville's south side where police are searching for a missing woman. Jacksonville police are still looking for the person or persons responsible for throwing a suspicious bottle into a west side home. Congress is currently considering legislation that would require anyone with sales of $2 million or more to begin collecting state sales taxes. We're hearing from an attorney for the city of Jacksonville about the sentencing of 3 men for their involvement in staged car accidents and insurance fraud. The attorney says it's a huge problem all across the state. Tonight, we learned a grand jury did not find enough evidence to hand down criminal indictments against Steve Wallace. Numbers from the Centers for Disease Control and Census Bureau led to the rankings. It has many people here in our area worried that things just aren't getting any better. Channel 4's Vic Micolucci looked into this report. He joins us live with how big an issue the infections are here in the River City. Vic? President Obama also said he'll leave it to the Justice Department to determine whether criminal activity took place at VA hospitals. Members of Congress are calling for a Justice Department investigation. Well, in just 2 weeks, Everbank Field will be a haven for country music fans with the Florida Country Superfest. A scam alert tonight from the Better Business Bureau. They say scammers are calling people, telling them that they're from the BBB, but are really trying to steal your money and your personal information. In the past, evacuation orders were based solely on wind speed and the category of the approaching storm. Currently, there are areas prone to freshwater flooding that were not incorporated in the past. Tonight, we're learning more about the chilling discovery police made after stopping a student's plot to take out his teachers. As we said, the official hurricane season starts today, but with summer here, there's also the potential for severe weather, and every family needs an emergency kit. And that's so important. I think we get comfortable sometimes because we really haven't had a serious hurricane in almost like 50 years, right? Welcome back, everyone. Hurricane season starts tomorrow, and it's time to check your supplies and stock to make sure that you're prepared if disaster strikes. A Positively Jack story this morning about a man making life a lot easier for his neighbors. His discount grocery store is making it possible for a lot of people to feed their families. Meals on Wheels serves hundreds of disabled senior adults in our area, and they like to continue doing just that. But you may remember last year their funding was slashed, forcing them to cut dozens of people from the program, and many of those people are still on the waiting list. Tim, why is the funding so scarce? Civil citations are a mechanism to cite people who commit crimes without arresting them and giving them a criminal record. This can be done for anyone, but the primary debate has been for minors. Channel 4's Scott Johnson is joining us live tonight. Well, Scott, does the vote by the City Council have any real legal authority to force the police to write more citations? Lakendra says the rehab clinics once operated in Miami and the Tampa area before moving here to Jacksonville. More than 20 individuals have been arrested in this scheme. Well, hurricane season begins in less than 24 hours, and the time to start getting ready has already begun. The actor behind Reading Rainbow has found a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. LeVar Burton is making headlines because he raised $1 million in a very short amount of time for his Kickstarter campaign and to bring back Reading Rainbow, of course. Let's sing the song. Butterfly in the no.
Oh, you actually remember the song.
Sorry, I don't think we sing.
Yeah, and I don't remember the song.
Okay, fine. And that breaking news alert comes from the west side where Jacksonville police were investigating a suspicious package. Clay Petruski says the snake bit him near his home just 2 weeks ago, and he was released from the hospital this week. Now that it's getting warmer outside, experts say snakes tend to become more active, and with an increased threat, there are some things that you and your family need to be aware of to stay safe. Channel 4's Ashley Harding has more. President Obama says Shinseki told him the VA needs new leadership to address the issues and that he doesn't want to be a distraction. William Pitts has reaction from 2 whistleblowers who helped expose problems at the VA hospital in Phoenix. Officials say the final blow was an internal VA audit that showed misconduct at hospitals across the country. President Obama says firings are underway and bonuses are being canceled. The new interim secretary will be Sloan Gibson, who's only been in his current role for 3 months. And another shakeup, White House Press Secretary Jay Carney announced he's also stepping down from his role. President Obama made the announcement yesterday. We have a scam alert to tell you about this morning in Clay County. Investigators there say they saw it earlier this year, and now it's back. Victims are being told to avoid being arrested. They have to go to a CVS, pick up a money card, and wire it to an account immediately. The reason they're given is everything from missed jury duty to an outstanding warrant. Denise Cook was confused when she got a call from a man claiming to be a lieutenant with the Clay County Sheriff's Office. People in Neptune Beach are waking up this morning with water issues. A boil water advisory is in effect for parts of the area from now until Monday afternoon. He served our country on D-Day in 1944. A St. Johns County veteran boarded a plane to head back to Normandy, all thanks to local firefighters. The St. Johns County Fire Department is helping give 88-year-old Herb Griffin the trip of a lifetime, and it was quite the send-off, 70 years in the making.
heart can't take it. My heart's giving out on me. It's a wonderful thing I ever had happen to me in my life.
A hero send-off fitting for this American hero, Herb Griffin. The World War II veteran is leaving his St. Johns County home for a trip to Normandy, where he fought on D-Day nearly 70 years ago.
There's a mixed feeling. I'm going to be sad and I'm going to be happy. The people that are left behind over there, that's what I'm going for, to honor them, because they didn't come back. We owe everything to them.
The now 88-year-old was one of 100,000 American soldiers who made the march across Europe. 9,000 were killed or injured. Griffin injured his arm on D-Day, which earned him a Purple Heart. All memories, he says, will become more clear once he returns.
I want to see some places that I was at when I was over there, where I got hurt and all that stuff. I want to see the beaches that I came in on, and I want to see kind of relive that.
It wouldn't have been possible if not for a chance encounter. A few months ago, Griffin went to the hospital for a medical emergency, and an unexpected friendship formed with the firefighters of Station 2 in St. Johns County.
He's been able to share his stories and experiences with us, and we were able to capitalize on an opportunity to send Mr. Griffin back to Normandy for the 70th anniversary.
The firefighters began working to raise money to send Griffin back to France. Jennifer Logue heard about their efforts and Griffin's story. She didn't just want to show her support by donating money, but by wishing him well in person.
We just wanted to be here. I mean, I kind of get emotional when I think about it. How do you thank someone for risking their life for your freedoms?
She joined dozens of others here to make sure the Bronze Star recipient knew just how much they appreciate him and his service.
It's just a small token of what we owe them. We can never repay what our veterans did for this country, for the freedoms we enjoy, for what they did for us. And so the least we can do is say thank you.
Thank you, with the send-off long awaited and well-deserved.